Students, today our topic is non-conventional sources of energy. These energy resources are developed in the recent past as an alternative to conventional sources of energy. This include solar energy, wind energy, tidal energy, geothermal energy, nuclear energy and biogas. From this, we will learn about solar energy, wind energy, nuclear and biogas energy, their generation and advantages. Non-conventional sources of energy are renewable and therefore they are inexhaustible, non-polluting, less expensive and easy to maintain. First, we can learn about solar energy. We know that sun is the source of energy on the earth. It is an unlimited source of energy. As you know, India is located in the tropical region. Because of its location, it is suitable for the harnessing of solar energy in India. Because of India's location on the Tropic of Cancer, most part of the country have 300 clear sunny days in a year. And per hour, square kilometer availability of solar energy is between 5 to 7 kilowatt. So, India is benefiting the energy source that is from the sun. For the generation of solar energy, we are using solar cells, which is also known as photovoltaic cell, solar cooker and solar water heater. Solar cells are widely used in calculators, electronic watches, etc. In future, you will be driving a car which is driven by solar energy. Solar cells are made of semiconductor materials which is formed from silicon and gallium. When the sun's radiation strike on them, the sun's energy is converted into electricity. A group of solar cells joined together in a solar panel can give a large amount of solar energy. They can produce electricity enough to run street light, irrigation water pump, heating of house, etc. Solar cookers are used to cook raw food. For that, we need a mirror box which is insulated with a black color. Inside the walls, we have to paint with a black color for efficient absorption of light. And there will be a glass sheet and lid to cover the box, and a mirror will be connected with this box to reflect the heat energy from the sun. Raw food can be kept in the box, and through the reflected heat energy, the food can be cooked. The box is insulated on the outside so that the heat cannot be escaped. The cooking pot is placed inside the box and cooking is made possible. Nowadays, solar cooker which is in spherical shape with a spherical reflector is available that will make cooking greater efficiently. Solar water heaters are used successfully for the application of solar energy. Sunlight is allowed to fall on flat plate conductors which are shallow rectangular trays filled with water and properly inclined. So, the collection of the heat energy that will be done efficiently, and it consists of insulated box painted with the black color. So, black color it will absorb maximum heat energy and it will not reflect outside. And inside the box there will be painted copper coil through which cold water is made to flow in. So the coil gets heated and the water gets heated and it can be collected in a storage tank. Advantages of using solar energy is it is a renewable source of energy. It can be harnessed in most of the areas in the world. It can be used for producing electricity, to distill water in areas where fresh water is not available, and to power satellites in space. Solar energy do not require lot of maintenance and repair. So we can save money that we are spending on electricity. And it saves on fossil fuels. That means when we use coal and petroleum for generating electricity, that fuels we can save, and also we can reduce the electricity bill if we are installing solar panels in our houses. Our next topic is wind energy. Wind energy is an inexpensive, reliable and non-polluting source of energy for generating electricity. Wind energy is obtained by making use of windmills. The blades of the windmill rotate due to the force of the wind. The rotational motion of the blades drives a number of machines like water pumps, flour mills and electric generators. A number of windmills are installed in a definite pattern in clusters called wind farms. They generate a large amount of electricity. In India, wind farms are installed in coastal regions, open grasslands, and in hilly areas. The most important area for harnessing wind energy in India are, which is situated from Nagarkoil to Madurai in Tamil Nadu. Other than that, Jaisalmer in Rajasthan is another important center for harnessing wind energy. Advantages of using wind energy are, it is a renewable source of energy which can be produced again and again. It is the cleanest form of renewable energy which do not pollute. It saves on fossil fuels, means it reduces our dependency on fossil fuels like coal and petroleum. The landowners, they can look for additional income by installing wind turbines in their agricultural land. The electricity generated by the wind power can be used for their purpose, that will reduce their monthly electricity bill. If they are producing surplus power, that they can sold back to the electricity grid, and that will give them extra savings. Our next topic is nuclear power. Nuclear power is obtained from the energy that is stored in the nucleus of atoms like uranium, thorium and plutonium. Nuclear fission reaction, which is a process where the nucleus of an atom is split into two or more smaller nuclei, that is known as fission products, that leads to formation of large amount of heat energy. This heat energy is used to heat water and make steam. Nuclear reactors, fission reaction is initiated by bombarding an atom by a neutron to produce an unstable isotope which undergoes fission. So here the larger number of neutrons are producing. These neutrons will hit with the other nucleus, that leads to the releasing of many other neutrons. This can initiate a chain reaction of continuous fission which sustain itself. So this continuous chain reaction that leads to the generation of abundant heat energy and make steam. The steam power turbines, which in turn are used to run generator which produces electricity. In India, there are 7 nuclear power plants. Keiga in Karnataka, Kakrapar in Gujarat, Kalpakkam and Kudangulam in Tamil Nadu, Narora in Uttar Pradesh, Rohbata in Rajasthan, Tarapur in Maharashtra. The raw material used in these power plants are uranium and thorium, which is from Jharkhand and Rajasthan. In Rajasthan, Aravalli ranges have the deposits of uranium and thorium. And from Kerala, the monazite sands, which is rich in thorium, is also used for the generation of nuclear power. Advantages of using nuclear power. It reduces the use of fossil fuels and because of that lowers the emission of greenhouse gases. It saves on raw materials. That means it require only a less amount of raw material for the production of large amount of heat energy. So we can say it reduces cost of transport, handling and extraction of nuclear fuel charges. They produce electricity continuously. So the nuclear fission reaction, it is a chain reaction. The process is going on in the nuclear power stations continuously. Biogas, which is composed of methane, carbon dioxide, hydrogen and hydrogen sulfide, is produced by anaerobic degradation of animal and plant waste in the presence of water. Anaerobic degradation means the breaking down of organic matter by bacteria in the absence of oxygen. Here the fermentation process will carried out by bacteria which produces hydrocarbon gases which includes methane and alcohol. The residue left behind the tank is rich in nutrients. It is used as fertilizer. The plants most of the time known as gobar gas plants because the main raw material is cattle dung. In a biogas plant, a digester tank is placed underground. The digester tank receives the dung water mixture through the inlet pipe. And the other side you can see one outlet which will discharge the spent slurry through the outlet pipe. In the discharger tank, there is a gas outlet which is controlled by a pipe. This pipeline will be connected with the lighting system in the houses, and also this gas can be used for cooking purposes also. Advantage of using biogas are it is a clean, non-polluting and cheap source of energy. From the biogas plant itself, the gas is supplying directly, therefore there is no problem of storage. The sludge left behind is a rich fertilizer which contains bacterial biomass that will give high productivity in the agricultural field.